So what are you drinking?
Whatever they say on Friday Night Beer Fight. Hi, I'm Robert Znowski.
And I'm Carolyn Payne.
And today we're looking at a couple of Scotch ales.
But these are from two breweries in Connecticut.
Scotland's just the inspiration.
The first contender is 10 Penny Ale from Old Burnside Brewing in East Hartford, Connecticut.
In the other corner is Harvest Home Scotch Ale from Shebeen Brewing in Woolcut, Connecticut.
Scotch ales are a strong ale that are also known by the word wee heavy.
Traditionally, Scotch ales go through a longer boiling process to achieve a caramelization of the wort, which is unfermented beer or beer before the yeast is pitched into it. Typically, Scotch ales are sweeter and more fuller bodied than other ales.
So what are we going to do to test it? See, smell, sip.
Our first round is C. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to start with the 10 Penny here from Old Burnside. 10 Penny is a good name for it because it's very copper in color. It looks like an old penny.
It does.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of a nice white head on the top, good lacing. Moderately carbonated.
Pretty clear. You can
It's
see
pretty
through
clear.
It.
Yeah, it's not crystal clear, definitely.
No, but compared to the Harvest Home,
which is very, very dark. I mean, these, even though they're the same styles, that's
totally
completely different colors. This is a much darker brown.
Red.
Yeah, it's got a red color to it. Just a little more beige on the head. What's left of it. Both heads dissipated pretty quickly, and this one looks less carbonated to me. But they're both very pretty beers. What do you rate it?
I think they both are just pretty. They both look good. I think a 4 for both.
You're gonna give a 4 to both?
I do. I think that even though they are different, I think they both have really nice color. They had a nice head that kind of dissipated slowly. I think a 4.
I think I'm gonna give a 3 to both actually. They're pretty, but I don't know, nothing to write home about.
So now let's go to the next one. Smell. Starting with the 10 Penny Ale. It has a really nice honey.
I get like butter, like a buttery flavor, almost like it's diacetyl or something. Interesting.
I love that smell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. It's very unique. That buttery smell.
It is. It's a buttery honey. Like there's just a very smooth, sweet. And then this is the Harvest Home.
It's definitely very different.
It's much stronger. Just like it's a darker color, there is just a...
Stronger how?
It doesn't have that honey.
Okay, because I mean, I'm getting that buttery smell from this is like way strong. And this doesn't have it. This almost has like a vegetable-y smell to it.
I don't get that. Now, it's correct that this one has some pumpkin in it.
It does have some pumpkin in it. Yeah, I noticed that after I bought it. It says brewed with real pumpkin. So.
But I don't get pumpkin when I smell it.
Well, I'm wondering if that's where the vegetable smell is coming from.
Almost like a squash, kind of.
Pumpkins are a squash. Not almost, they are.
No, pumpkins are a different smell than a squash.
All right. What do you give this?
Okay, for smell, I am going to give the 10 Penny Ale a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It's definitely you knew I would. It's definitely unique. I'm undecided whether that's a good thing or not.
I like that unique smell.
I get a metallic smell from it too.
All right. The Harvest Home.
The Harvest Home. It doesn't do much for me. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It barely made a 2 for me too. Yeah, it doesn't have a smell. It's a strong smell, but it's a nondescript.
Yeah.
It's odd.
All right, moving on to the final and most important round, sip. I'm gonna start with the 10 penny here.
I was really excited to taste this one because of the smell. And I think it's kind of let me down a little.
Really? That buttery smell is definitely coming through. I taste like popcorn in this. Literally, to me, tastes like buttered popcorn.
I think I liked that smell more than I like that taste.
Yeah, but the taste is coming through.
The taste is, it delivered, but I don't like what I'm tasting.
Yeah, you ever have those Jelly Belly popcorn
yes.
jelly beans?
The jelly
That's
bean.
what I'm getting, totally. Except not as sweet. It's definitely not it's not a very sweet beer.
I thought it was going to be sweeter based on the smell. I thought a lot of things. All right. Harvest
Thought a lot of
Home.
things. Let's try the Harvest Home. That's a lot sweeter. Wow.
I get a little bit of the pumpkin.
Yeah?
A little.
Yeah, you get that vegetable-y kind of flavor. That's what I was smelling before, too. It feels really light in body to me.
The way you keep saying vegetable, I'm picturing like a Vitamixer making this beer at the brewery. Like
Maybe they have it.
It does say it has some real pumpkin, but I think it's a stretch to be calling this a vegetable.
Well, it's a vegetable-y flavor as opposed to like a pumpkin ale, right? Pumpkin ales have pumpkin spices in them, and that's not what you're getting with this.
And I'm not complaining because I am the first person to be against pumpkin spice everything and anything, but I did want this to have more.
Yeah, and the mouth feels, it's a bit fizzy to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost tastes watered down.
Yeah.
Like that there was a stronger flavor that then just got subdued by something.
All right, what do you give it?
All right, the 10 penny ale, I'm gonna give a 3 to.
I wish we did halves. I would give it a 2.5. I'm not thrilled with it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.
And the Harvest Home.
And the Harvest Home, I'm gonna give it 1. I don't really care for that taste.
Yeah,
much at all.
we're gonna agree on this.
I'm very disappointed in that.
Yeah, that is really just not. It's not drinkable.
No.
It's not worth the calories.
I have to tell you, I had to downgrade my sip rating. After I thought about it for a while, I decided I did not really like this taste of the 10 penny enough to give it a 3. So I downgraded it, but it did not change the outcome as far as who won. So with a score of 19 versus a score of 13, the winner is 10 penny from Old Burnside.
And with a score of 13 for Harvest Home, that is one of the lowest scores we've had yet.
Yeah, I think it is the lowest score we've had yet.
Yeah, and I think that is a fair evaluation of this beer.
Yeah, I was not a fan.
Now, we know that neither of us would buy Harvest Home, but would you buy 10 penny ale?
I gotta tell you, I don't think I would buy either of these on a regular basis.
Yeah, despite it being the winner, I think that I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot better examples of the Scotch Ale out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, while we really didn't like either of these beers, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go out there and try all sorts of craft beers. There are a lot of great ones out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of great Scotch Ales out
True.
there, which is one of my favorite expressions of craft beer. So, if you'd like to see more, contact us on our Facebook page or visit our website, and you can let us know what beers you'd like us to try.
Hopefully none like these.